Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and on today's video I'm going to show you exactly how to build a real estate calculator for wholesaling. Now this calculator, I'm going to build it inside of REIREPLY. Now pretty much this calculator is going to take the ARV, it's going to take 10% for closing costs and commissions, and it's going to subtract the repair costs, subtract the assignment fee, subtract your buyer profit. It's also going to give you the suggested buyer profit, which is just 15% of the ARV, and then the cash offer is actually when it takes the ARV, it takes off the 10%, the repair cost, the assignment fee, the buyer profit. This is going to be then your max allowable offer. So if you guys want this calculator, I'm going to show you exactly how to build it right now. And for those of you that keep asking me, where do you get property owners' phone numbers? Where do you buy lists? Where do you comp? I'm using batch leads. It is an investment. You're not going to call this list one time. You're going to call it over and over. So I definitely recommend you guys get batch leads for your data when it comes to skip tracing or pulling lists in general. What we're going to do is we're going to create our wholesaling calculator. Now this is going to be really cool, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step. So first thing you want to do is make sure you're logged into your REIREPLY account. Then you want to head over to automations. This is where we're going to be creating a lot of the automations. So what you want to do is create a folder. Let's create a folder and let's call this offer calculator. And then what you want to do is open up this folder, and this is where we're going to be putting all our workflows for this calculator. That way it doesn't get messed up with any of your other workflows. Now step 2 is we want to go into settings. We want to head over to where it says custom fields, and now in custom fields what we're going to do is we're going to go to folders, and now in folders we're going to create a folder, and we're going to call this offer calculator. Okay, we're going to go here, click add folder, and we're going to do offer calculator and save. Boom. Then you should have your folder. We're going to click on that folder, and now it should be empty. There should be nothing there. Now typically when you make it, it's going to be all the way at the bottom, so make sure you grab the folder and bring it right next to contact. Now the next thing you want to do is press here, and now we're going to start creating fields. So what we're going to do is press this add field, and now just follow exactly what I'm about to do. So the first one we're going to do is click right over here, click next. Now we're going to add ARV. So ARV, click save. Then we're going to click add field again, and this time we're going to add same thing, except this time we're going to call it repair cost. So repair cost, make sure it's in the offer calculator, make sure it says contact, click save. Then we're going to click add field again, press right here, click next, and now write one assignment fee. And then save. And now the next one, add field. We're going to put here buyer profit, right? How much profit are buyers going to be making? Typically 15%. So we'll put buyer profit, save. And now we're going to do another field that is 10%. We're going to call this 10% of the ARV. We're going to write then, this is for the commissions and closing costs. Save. And now we're going to go ahead and press add field again. We're going to do that, press next, cash offer, AO. The ARV, we have the repair cost, the assignment fee, and then our buyer profit, 10% of ARV, cash offer. We're going to go ahead and do add field, and we're going to add one more field. We're going to do suggested buyer profit, 15% of ARV. Typically, buyers like to make 15% profit. So we're doing 15% of the ARV, so we can just get the suggested buyer profit. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and save. Now, let's go ahead and arrange these accordingly. So ARV minus the repair cost, well, ARV minus, ARV, then 10% of the ARV is going to account for commissions and closing costs, minus the repair cost, minus the assignment fee, minus the buyer profit, which you're going to get to play around with. And then it's going to give you the estimated buyer profit, right? Suggested. Then it's going to give you the suggested buyer profit, which is just a recommendation. So what we're going to do now that you've created all these fields is we're going to create automations. That way we can easily use this, and it does the math behind in the back end. Here we're going to have all our fields. We're going to go to folders. We're going to go to offer calculator, and we're going to make sure we have these fields right in front of us, because guess what? We are going to need them. And then we're going to have another browser over here where we're going to actually create the automations. So we're going to go to automation. Now we're going to go to our folder, which is the offer calculator. And now the first automation we're going to create is this one. Click create, click continue. And now what we're going to call this first workflow is 10% of ARV. So let's call that 10% of ARV for closing commissions and closing costs. What we're going to do here is press contact change, and then we're going to grab this ARV up here, type it here, and we're going to select ARV has changed. So if we put a number for the ARV, or if we change the number, it's automatically going to update the following information. So it's gonna, anytime the ARV has changed, click over here and go to calculations, math, and then we're gonna select, so it's gonna select the value for ARV, times it by 10, and then it's going to update this one over here, the 10% of ARV, just like that. So save. Now we're going to go to settings here and just allow re-entry. Make sure you save that, and then you can pretty much go ahead and publish this workflow. Now the other one you want to do is you want to click create. 10%. We just did the 10%. Now let's call this workflow 15% of ARV. So we're going to go ahead and write 15% of ARV. So this is just the suggested buyer profit. We're going to go over here. We're going to press contact change. Contact change, meaning the ARV has changed. And then we'll write ARV. And if you guys want this, you guys can check the link in bio or check the link in the description. I can build this out for you if you don't want to do it. So ARV has changed. It's going to then do some math, and the math operation is going to take the ARV and it is going to multiply it by 0.15, and then it's going to update it in the 15% of ARV suggested buyer profit. Save. Okay, then you're going to click settings, allow re-entry, save, and you want to go ahead and publish that workflow. Now we're going to go ahead and press on create workflow, continue. We're now going to go ahead and build out this entire equation, right? So this is going to be our cash offer. What is going to be our MAO? Now we're going to come here, we're going to select contact changed. So anytime maybe the ARV is updated, has changed, we're going to write ARV right here. anytime. It's going to change the formula. So just bear with me here. I'm going to do repair cost has changed, right? This repair cost right here. We're going to also come here, right? Repair cost. And now another one, contact change. We're going to go here and grab the assignment fee. The assignment fee has changed. Assignment fee has changed. Or if the buyer profit has changed. So contact changed. Buyer profit has changed. Okay, so if the ARV or the repair costs or the assignment fee or the buyer profit was updated, then this math equation is going to run. Now the math equation is going to take the ARV and get subtracted by, and so we can go here, contact, go to custom fields, and now we'll look for 10% of the ARV. Then we're going to do subtract again. We're going to click this button here, go to contact, custom fields, and now we're going to subtract it by the repair cost. So we're going to go over here and we're going to look for repair cost, and then we're going to go once again and subtract it. We're going to select a contact, and then custom fields, and then we're going to select the assignment fee, and then we're going to one more time subtract it by the buyer profit. So what is the buyer's profit? The cash offer. Save. You can go ahead and publish it, and now we're going to go ahead and test it out. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go to add new contact, and you just want to come in here, put test, right? We're just going to test it, and then we're going to put a phone number, or even just a Gmail, like test@gmail.com, and save it. Now we're going to get to test our calculator. So there we go. What we're going to do is we're going to figure out the ARV of the property as we're talking to the seller. Now let's go ahead and make this browser bigger. So we can easily go here and put 20,000 is the after repair value. And now the repair cost, let's say it's about 25,000, and then we want to make at least 10,000. And the buyer obviously wants to make at least 15%. So we can go ahead and save this for now. Refresh the page. Scroll down here, and now we're going to see the ARV. It's going to give us the 10% of ARV to account for commissions and closing costs. Then we got our repair cost that we put, our assignment fee that we put, and now it's giving us the suggested buyer profit, which is it's 15% of the ARV. So whatever, this is just a suggested. You're going to go now and decide, hey, am I going to go with the suggested, or am I going to put my own? And you can definitely put your own for the buyer profit. And then you refresh our ARV. We got 10% of the ARV, repair cost, assignment fee, and buyer profit, and then 15% of the ARV, and then our cash offer. Our cash offer, it's going to take the ARV, it's going to take off those 10%, then it's going to subtract the repair cost, then it's going to subtract our assignment fee, then it's going to subtract what we put here for buyer profit, and that is going to be our MAO.